Hello, hi. This is the Prophetic Guidance with Pastor Edith. You're so welcome to my channel. This is the woman of God whose ministration style is completely and totally different from your usual. And some people that don't know their Bible, they might be thinking that this is divination. No, this is not divination. This is what God gave permission for. It's called casting of the lot. God sent his prophets, his men of God, his people to cast the lots. God permitted us to cast the lots. Divination is a sin. Why? Because, anyway, I made a special video for that to explain all that with the scriptures so you can see them by yourself. I don't need to be wasting my time saying it here. The video is on my wall on this page. If you want to know the difference between lot casting and divination. Divination is a sin, but lot casting is approved by God. I mean, the Old Testament in this generation is the way to go, trust me. Casting of the lot without my senses, without my experience, without me. Oh yeah, that is why I normally get accurate messages for you guys. So let's go. Thank you, sweet Holy Spirit, the knower of all things, the revealer of all truth. Can you please show me guided message for your kings and your queens, those that are connected to this message today? What do you need them to know concerning their current situations? Wow, to successfully move on, to progressively move on, you need to get that closure. Closure is needed. There is no closure yet. You need closure for you to be able to move on. The reason why you're not able to move on completely, because somebody needs to give you a closure. And unfortunately, those that break us are not fix us. So that's the reason why I always often encourage us to learn how to take the closure by ourselves. So you need this closure. Without this closure, you can't move forward. And this is one of the things that the enemy is using to tie you back and hold you back. You end up saying things you're not supposed to say. Out of fear, you'll be missing out of beautiful opportunities out of fear. You miss out of opportunities, blessed opportunities. You miss out of them out of fear because of lack of closure. So how do you take closure? How do you get closure? Keep following this platform. Subscribe if you haven't and join the family, okay? You'll get to learn those things. I share them every day. If you're on this platform, you will know by now. Okay, so let's go. Your supporting message here is, wow. Any route you choose from where you are right now will lead you to freedom, will take you to the next level, okay? Or is either I take you to the next level, to freedom, to success, to blessing, or will take you to the next lesson that you need. All of us, we are, let's say this world, this earth is more like a big classroom, educational field, okay? And we have different teachers. Some people come into our lives to teach us a lesson in a season or in a time. When they finish teaching us those lessons, they normally go, they leave us. But the problem is that when we try to, welcome them, when we try to keep them longer than necessary, they become our big problem. So the question is, what are we learning? And God said, for you to remain at this T junction, because as I'm speaking right now, you are trapped on the T junction. You don't know if you have to go right, you have to go left, you have to go front or back, or remain here. You don't know. That's the T junction, in the place of stagnation. And that stagnation is the decision you made. It's not the devil that put you there. It's a decision you made, a choice. And once you get disclosure, or get disclosure, take disclosure by yourself, you'll be able to break out of this place of stagnation. A T junction, a lot of distance, a lot of movements made, but that is not distance covered. That means walking in vain. Remember, a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes of your life that goes does not return. So why are we wasting time at the T junction? Stuck at the T junction. That's why God is telling you here to unstuck yourself. Just decide to take any step. Any step you take is working for you. A child of God can never be disadvantaged. Any step you take is better than you stand there for years and years and years, stand at the T junction because of fear. So by taking the closure, it's part of you. I normally teach people to have a conversation with them. You pretend that they are there. Just take a note. Take a note. Take a biro and write the conversation. For example, number one, what is the biggest thing, the worst thing they called you that pained you so much? What is that? Write it down. Leave a space in between. Then, what is the worst name they called you? What is the worst thing they did to you? Write it down. Then go back to it. This name they called me, under it, right? Answer the question. This name they called me, did I behave? For example, they called you a cow. Did I behave like a cow to them? No. Why did they call me a cow? Maybe they just want to piss you off. They don't want to see you happy. They just want to hurt you. Okay, so they don't really mean it. They just said it because they don't care about my feelings. They don't care about my emotions. Okay. That is how you process it. Make peace with the situation that happened in the past. That is how you get your closure. Oh, so it was not me. The problem was not me. It was them. After everything I did, they called me a thief, a slut. Meanwhile, they're the one that cheated on me, they lied against me. That means they truly do not deserve anyone like me. So I was actually settling for less. Father, I thank you for delivering me from this journey. That is how you get closure. Okay. Unfortunately, that message is making this one is making this one long. But let's see the mindset concerning this event. Mindset. What are you cooking behind the scene, Papa? What are you cooking? Let's see what you're cooking. What is your kings and your queens cooking right now? Behind the scene for your kings and your queens. Behind the letters. Let's see what's behind the letters. Some people will be saying one thing and they truly mean something else. That is what I'm talking about. So what do you think of when no one is there, when no one is watching? That is the message. That's the energy here. Thank you, sweet Holy Spirit. Behind the letters for your kings and your queens. Show me. See, healing from heartbreaks. The healing from heartbreak. I told you, you need a closure. A closure. Make peace with the past. You are not cursed. Sometimes you are tempted to think maybe you are cursed. You are under a curse. Somebody cursed you. No. What is happening is just the healing. You think, yeah, I've moved on. Maybe we are no longer together. We move on. No, you are still at what is happening at the background that we need to know concerning the situation. Oh, yeah, so you thought it was a true love. You have settled. That is why it hurt you so much. You settled. You thought it was a true love. Wow. And it moved so fast. You made fast decision to settle into it, but you end up got yourself trapped in a cycle. Up and down, off and on, in and out, hot and cold, happy and sad. So it brought you into a place of stagnation. You were deeply deeply rooted in this. That means this is my home. You kind of settled. This is my home. That is why it pained you so much. You thought that this will be different from your usual. You thought that this will be different from your usual. At the end of the day, that is what broke you. Can you show me the hidden intentions concerning those involved in this connection? Show me, Papa. You see, you were a soulmate with somebody. You were a soulmate with this person that hurt you. So what happened? This person is still watching you. They are stalking you. They are still watching you. They have their glasses on. They are behaving as if they don't see you. They are behaving as if you don't matter. But they're watching you. They're stalking you. They drive around your house. They drive around. They even use fake accounts to follow you and monitor you on social media. Yeah. They believe that you are their soulmate. Yeah. You just need to focus on making healthy choices. Making healthy choices is one of the healthy choices is for you to protect your mental health, okay? And put yourself first. For goodness sake, putting yourself first is not, you're not offending anybody. If you don't put yourself first and you break down, then you get in trouble with God. Because mental health is real, okay? Somebody felt frustrated in this relationship, felt that they are not enough in this relationship. There was a lot of jealousy and ego here. Ego issue, a lot of jealousy and ego matter. We need to focus on healthy choices. It's all about what I want. I want to be happier. Self-love, self-care. If it does not work for me, then I walk away or I cut it off, I disconnect. That's the mindset you should have for you to be healthy, to protect the peace of God in your life, okay? And if this person come back to you, what I see you do here, just having friends with them, nothing serious, You're happy being single. Just want to be friends. Cha-cha-cha, talk like friends, not as close as before. Now, can you give me advice for your kings and your queens concerning their current situation? Advice concerning their current situation. Yeah, start up as friends and stop rushing. This is the lesson you need to learn for your next relationship. Learn how to start up as friends and don't rush into anything serious or invest in your emotions so fast. No, be friends. You have enough time to prove people, See, putting yourself first, you get to know that a satisfied life is better than a successful life. Okay, this is part of your self-care and self-love. All right, let's see. Follow biblical principle on this situation because nothing just happened. You follow God's guidelines, everything will fall into place. This is for your kings and your queens, Papa. Romans chapter 8, verse 39. This love has come to stay. This is a connection that meant to last forever. I believe that is why this thing got to you. It got very painful. Separation from this got very painful. You're meant to stay, last forever. Like as I said earlier on, you saw your old age with this person. You call it your last bus stop with this person. Like your last bus stop. And God said here, Exodus 23, verse 20. I sent an angel to guide and to bring you to the place I have prepared for you. Okay? So if you are not okay where you are at, God will always move you from there to where He prepared for you because He knows you have a good heart. You have a good intention. That is why a lot of us, we can end up making sincere mistakes. Sincere mistakes. Yeah? Out of the integrity of your heart, your intentions are good towards making this step. That's what they call sincere mistake. So, John chapter 10, verse 18 said I should tell you to take your power back. Take your power back and be in charge and be in control. Until then, God cannot entrust in your hands. This best lesson I see coming. Restoration is going to take place first. Without closure, this divine restoration cannot take place. So you are working hand in hand with God. Well, can you give me your verdict as I close? I need your verdicts. your verdicts for your kings and queens for the highest good. Oh. Spend more time under the sun. Allow the healing property of sun to finish its work in your life and in your body. Okay. This is abundance and fruitfulness, an open door. Abundance, fruitfulness, and open door. Okay, it's around the corner for you. Vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord. Romans chapter 12, verse 19. Okay. See every rejection as your justice, as God's justice for you, as God's protection for you. Don't be too hard on yourself. Rejection doesn't mean that you don't deserve a thing, or the winch is witching it for you not to get it. It means it could also mean that God has something better for you. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. I look forward to be able to do longer messages for you people, where I can be able to pull messages for 3 or 4 people. Okay, so you'll be able to get 3 or 4 messages for 3 or 4 people. But that would definitely be a longer video. See what I mean? So I'm working on a software that I can put on my laptop to be doing that. Okay, so I look forward to see you guys. Until then, stay strong and keep prospering and keep sharing this message. Okay, God bless you. Mwah, 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 mwah.